Well, let's now head across live to Narendra Modi as he inaugurates FICCI's annual expo through video conferencing.
Namaste.
Namaste ji.
Namaste everyone. Namaste everyone and welcome to the 93rd Annual General Body Meeting and Annual Convention of FICCI. It is a significant privilege for me on behalf of FICCI to welcome our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. Pradhan Mantri ji, Namaskar and thank you for being with us today and for your continued leadership and guidance at every step. Sir, we are truly honored. As a nation, we worship the sun, and the lighting of the lamp is an auspicious moment, symbolic of a journey to light and happiness. May I request the Honorable Prime Minister to symbolically light the lamp to inaugurate the FICCI AGM.
Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya om shanti.
Is also a moment to mark the rise of a new India, one which empowers 130 crore people, both socially and economically. Prime Minister, sir, we salute you, your vision, your initiatives, and your commitments to make them a reality. This is exactly why we chose the theme, Inspired India. We're inspired by the tremendous resilience of our people, our hardworking middle class, our sincere farmers, our capable youth, our wise elders, and our proactive industry. Their aspirations and convictions are a source of inspiration for our strong India. And sir, this matches your vision of an Atmanirbhar Bharat. We are inspired by you, Pradhan Mantri ji. History will also remember you, sir, as an economist, reformist leader, from GST to ease of doing business, from the influx of FDI and the powerful vision of infrastructure in India, to the digital backbone and many more reforms that you have implemented for the welfare of the people. This was the lighting of the lamp in the homes of millions of people. Today we stand together as a nation, having fought the battle of our generation, the battle to save lives and livelihoods. And we see the green shoots of economic recovery, and we are thankful. We see the powerful promise of a made in India vaccine, and we look back at what we have achieved in terms of controlling this pandemic in a way which has amazed the world. We stand together remembering those we have lost, appreciative of the great fight of everyone, from healthcare workers to police, to small kirana shop wallahs, to industry, to our pharma sector and scientists. Prime Minister, sir, we have all innovated and reinvented ourselves and are moving towards the Atmanirbhar Bharat that you give direction to. During these times, sir, you have guided the nation. You have inspired a higher level of collective action at a speed and a scale that we have never seen before, which has been at the heart of India's successful battle and recovery. Sir, as the President of FICCI, I had the privilege and the task of reaching out to multiple departments of your government and functionaries, seeking policy clarity, support and help. And I commend you for your leadership and your team's proactivity and 24/7 approach. Meetings via video call, aligning policy and regulation with new challenges. The Telemedicine Act, the Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme, and a host of others which have happened in the shortest possible time are hallmark of your leadership and this chapter of working together. FICCI also translated the vision of the government into action across the industry and conveyed your message to many for positive impact on our people. We also worked to keep the sentiment positive through this difficult time. We also continued to convey the pain of the people or the gaps as and when they occurred back to the government. We innovated, and we are gratified that you will shortly be launching our virtual annual expo platform, one of our significant responses to bring business back. Sir, it has been an unprecedented year, and thankfully now, it is time for us to plan and work together to grow the green shoots of recovery into the beautiful blooms of the potential of our country. The recovery we anticipate in 2021 and we are confident of will be accelerated by a few things that you have already conceived and are working on. It will be accelerated by the speed and the comprehensive nature of our vaccine rollout and protecting our people, by our ability to execute your economic reforms and the implementation of the national infrastructure pipeline. Because when infrastructure moves, it pulls along 200 other sectors. And study shows that increasing infrastructure investment by 0.5% of GDP can boost growth by 1.8% in the medium to long term. You know all these things, sir. But we still ask for further stimulus for sectors that have a longer recovery period and adequate capital so that we can move towards your vision of a $5 trillion economy that we all embrace. The continued focus on digital India. It is a matter of pride that only a few days ago, Bill Gates called India's digital finance approach a global model to be emulated. In addition, ease of doing business, we request for a focus on cost of doing business in terms of energy, capital, land, logistics. We must be competitive, sir. Manufacturing and the production-linked incentive scheme and the targeted interventions that you have designed. FICCI looks forward to working together and partnering on all these strategic action initiatives. Pradhan Mantri Ji, for the last 5 minutes, I have spoken as the President of FICCI, a position that I have held and been honored to hold for the last 1 year. May I humbly request for half a minute to speak as a healthcare professional, which I have worked for the last 37 years. Your initiative to enable universal health coverage, the national health stack, your strengthening of the pharma sector, your focus on Ayushman Bharat are all deeply inspiring. Today has actually been declared by United Nations as Universal Health Coverage Day. And so as we commit to work towards a healthy India, may I submit that healthcare is poised to do for India in this decade what IT had done for us in the last decade. So your powerful initiatives to create universal health insurance. Along with this, there is also the potential of a young tech-enabled India help to heal the world and at the same time become the country's growth engine and provide huge employment opportunities. As I thank you, Honorable Prime Minister, and seek your continued support to industry as an engine for economic recovery, may I request that in line with your powerful initiatives, an initiative of Invested in India is launched to accelerate